Statistics from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime places the national average of illicit drug use at 14.4%, or 14.3 million people aged between 15 and 64. In the south of the country, Rivers State ranks highest with 580,000, with Edo coming fourth at 330,000 people at the same age bracket. The Edo State Commander of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, in 2018 recorded a total arrest of 339 suspected drug dealers, with 45,743.19 kilograms of illicit drugs destroyed. 32.1 hectares of cannabis plantations were discovered, seized, and also destroyed.
We have challenges of lack of inadequate logistics. We need more operational vehicles, particularly in Edo State where cannabis cultivation is very rampant. Most of the forest reserves have been taken over by cannabis cultivators, and we need operational vehicles like healers to be able to penetrate such forests.
At the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH, Dr. Enomba Haiwa DI is the head of department, Aya Beniti Mental Health Clinic.
We have quite a number of people who come here for treatment in the hospital for drug abuse. Statistics show that at any point in time, at least 30% of the patients we have on admission have a drug-related problem. Our hospital ward here takes about 30 patients, and almost at every point in time, you have a third of them, 10, having drug-related problems.
The journey to addiction is filled with twists and turns. Each addict knows how they eventually ended in this situation they have found themselves. This young man is undergoing rehabilitation at NDLEA facility in Benin City.
I started taking cannabis at the age of 18 years after my secondary school. It has affected my academics. I finished my academic section, but I didn't serve because of the intake of drugs. I started tramadol in Asaba. One of my friends introduced me to it up till my coming to Enugu, the first rehab I went to, because I was talking to myself. It was when I came here I realized that it was my mind talking to me. I always told people it was God talking to me.
Experts warn that there are major social problems such as disruption in family lives, loss in productivity, and legal problems as a consequence of drug use in their communities, while pointing out that there is a clear gap in meeting the needs for treatment and care for people with drug abuse disorders. Osazobaza Channels Television News.